Hello, this is Good Man from Good Man Show on this anniversary show of January 11th of this show. I started this show 3 years ago, and it's been going ever since. Done over 500 episodes, and I didn't know it would go this big. Thanks for all the listeners out there and everything, and supporting the Great Man Radio Show. Congratulations to the Georgia Bulldogs defeating Alabama for the national championship last night. And everything, and on that note, getting ready for the National Football League playoffs soon. A lot of great teams are playing in that one this weekend coming up. Anything? I've been watching this dog back here. Let's see. I'm broadcasting from my new studio here. In the one I showed on the pictures on the Facebook site, GreatMan45, and everything. Let's get into this. AEW is now on TBS now at Dynamite. They had some great shows the last couple of nights. It's on AEW Rampage. They had Eddie Kingston and some other guys wrestling in a match. It was like a use anything you can. Eddie Kingston with a trash can was kind of funny to watch, and it was all bashing up. And I had another great women's wrestling match with the Bunny and Tekanti, and it was all bloody and all. It was a mess. There was a lot of tables and chairs, and you see where the chairs dented in. And some barbed wire and some tacks got thrown in that wrestling match a couple weeks ago. They're really ramping it up and stuff. They're trying not to be like the other organization. They're trying so hard. That's basically why, Tony Khan and stuff does a pretty good job of what he does. And, making matches and everything. I wish they would come to Greenville one time and actually see AEW up close. This is harder wrestling down here. Where it all began with the National Wrestling Alliance, the Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, Jim Crocker Promotions, and all that good stuff. And back in the days in the 1980s, and through WCW and all that stuff. I got to see my first Nitro here in Greenville at it used to be Balo Center, now it's Core Wellness Center now. And I work backstage there too. I got to see Goldberg up close. And I'll never forget to see the night I got to see Ultimate Warrior and Sting in the ring. Never seen the Ultimate Warrior wrestle before, since you followed him when he was coming up and stuff and everything from the UWF. And everything. Now this guy likes to run his mouth on TV and stuff called Dan Lambert. He's all mouth, I think, but he always talks bad about Cody Rhodes and all that stuff, and he don't even do nothing about it. Unless Cody Rhodes has got hurt and had to not be able to defend his championship until he comes back, but he done lost it. Dustin Rhodes Dustin, his brother, tried to defend it against Sammy Guevara and got an interim TNT title, but Sammy Guevara won that title. I met him in person last year at the South Carolina Comic Con here in Greenville. I have shared pictures of and stuff too. I enjoy doing this stuff. I'm now working for Regal Cinemas over here in Hollywood, Hollywood 20 on Haywood Road. No, on the side while I'm doing this still. In my new studio here. But now they're calling for snow this weekend. We don't like the S word here in the South because we don't know how to drive in it very well. And everything, if it does snow really good, stuff shut down. Basically, I don't know how much they're expecting. We will know more as it gets closer by the weekend, probably. But the crazy stuff about here, well, I've never figured this out. Still ain't figured it out. Been hearing everybody do the run with bread and milk. I ain't figured this one out yet here in the South still. I don't even do that. But I know that ever since they probably mentioned the word, it's probably went crazy running to the store. But here in the South, we don't get stuck in the snow long. Or we might not see nothing at all. It all depends on how this track of this storm goes. Basically. I know I gotta work that night. It don't start till after I get off. But I gotta work the next day. That's the only problem. But Peanut's gonna be quiet back there. You just watch. Oh, he's laying down now. He's being a good boy. Usually he's barking during these shows. I always have people like hearing him in the background sometimes because he likes to be put on. It's like, I want to be part of the show. I didn't play no music at the beginning of this show this time. Usually I do, but my phone's over there charging. Usually I use it as my improv where I can look up stuff while I'm doing this show. That'll give y'all news and stuff. But thought I better jump in here for my anniversary show and do another show and everything. Can't believe doing this for 3 years. I have had some big time celebrities on the show. I have had American Got Talent, Greg Morton. I've had comedian that I interviewed. The first person I interviewed was on a cruise ship. Carnival Ecstasy was Joe Bronzi. I've had a great friend of mine that wrestled for many years with other wrestlers. Can't even think of people's names now. My head's going crazy. I'm going blank. I even had Ashley from 60 Days In. And Jeff Anderson's been on my show. He's doing great in his country music singing and stuff. And I had my mom on the show doing paranormal stuff. Yes, we watched a paranormal show not long ago. The Kindred Spirits with Amy Bruni and stuff. Very good. They run it every Saturday night with different stuff and Chip Coffee on there. It was a very good show. Last week was pretty good. I always loved the paranormal and stuff, and I always grew up watching stuff like that. Well, back then when you have these kind of shows, you basically just started seeing things and feeling things. And still don't explain it to my day. I'm still skeptic about Christmas Eve that night, that time. I don't talk about much. But other than that, got the new shows back on. Well, there wasn't no new shows on last night. They've been running some new ones. Call Me Cat's back on. I always love watching The Big Bang Theory. I can watch the reruns of that show and it still makes me laugh. We have lost some big time celebrities. We lost Betty White and we lost Bob Saget not long ago. And they're still going to do the tribute of Betty White in the theaters. I saw that yesterday in the previews where I went to see Spider-Man. I forgot to mention that. Spider-Man No Way Home. It was very good to be in the RPX theater. It's kind of like a whole different experience in that one. The quality of the sound and the seating is kind of cool. And you got the leather seats and kind of a little more, lean back in the seats. Head rest and stuff. Then compared to the other side of the theater where you don't have that quality of seating, you got the fabrics different and everything else, and you have more feet room kind of in a way. But I enjoyed the movie. It was very good. There's a lot of action in that movie. And the sound was good. Everything. I thought I better go see a movie. And the RPS side before it goes away, because it's getting less and less showing there. I don't know when we got a next big movie. Ain't nothing big coming out for a while. I saw The Underdog with about Kurt Warner and stuff, and that was a good movie. Had a guy that plays Shazam in it. Very good movie. If you ain't seen it, go out and see that one. Saw Sing 2. That was a very good one. Make you laugh. Let's see. And me, I'm always the one that's checking your tickets if you ever come to Regal. On that side of near Haywood. Not Haywood Mall, but the Woodruff Road area, I meant to say. I get that mixed up right there next to Wild Wings. But I'm going to jump it out of here, and I hope everybody has a great day. And thanks for supporting the Good Memories Show on this 3-year anniversary show. I hope one day I'll end up being on the radio station again. Locally here again, who knows? All this pandemic and all this stuff messing up. It's causing all kind of craziness out there. Just stay safe, and that's all I can say. All I'm going to say on that issue, I ain't going to really bring it up a lot. But thanks for listening. This is a Good Man for a minute show. Peace. I'm out.